Hey there, Greg Goodman joining you with news on what's going on right now in Southern Gospel music. This is episode 173 of Southern Gospel Now. Our program is brought to you by Daywind.com, where you'll find Southern Gospel CDs and soundtracks. The event they call the Granddaddy of them all is set to kick off Sunday, September 22nd. I'm talking about the National Quartet Convention. Artists are preparing for the big event. That meant a shopping trip for Karen Peck and Carrie Baucom.
So Mom and I have been out. We've been shopping for a few of the things coming up. NQC's one of them. And we just needed some new clothes to sing in.
It's all week long, Sunday through Saturday. We are going to be performing on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And we're going to be a part of the SGMA Hall of Fame ceremony. And then I'm going to be co-hosting the Singing News Fan Awards, y'all, on Wednesday with Ivan Parker. So I'm excited about that. But ladies, what am I going to wear? Do y'all like us in the sparkle jackets?
People expect us to sparkle by this point, especially you. You're Miss Sparkle.
I don't know. We started looking for stuff, and I said, well, do we need to just tone it down and not sparkle as much? So, but y'all are sending hearts. We're going to do what y'all say. If y'all want us to sparkle, we will sparkle.
Gary Casto of Tribute Quartet is a man that wears many hats. In addition to being manager and lead singer for Tribute Quartet, he is part of the board of directors for NQC and vice president of the Southern Gospel Music Association. He tells us about some of the exciting events of NQC Week.
We have so many great things planned. Great talent day and night. And some of our special showcases this year are so exciting. On Tuesday, we will be celebrating Legacy 5's 25th anniversary. Also, we'll have the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame induction and benefit concert. We are so anxious to present this program this year. We've got some great inductees.
Song of a Lifetime will take place Wednesday at NQC and will be hosted by Phil Cross. Phil explains what the showcase is all about.
Song of a Lifetime is where we blend in the songwriters of popular songs with the artists who made them popular. So the songwriters tell the story behind writing the songs, and those are usually very, very special stories. And then the artists sing those songs, and from that point, those people that heard that story, those songs are more alive than they ever were before.
This year, the event is focused on the songs of Kirk Talley. Performers will include Kirk Talley, the Talleys, Lauren Talley, Gold City, Poet Voices, the Hoppers, the Collingsworth Family, Joseph Habedank, and Triumphant Quartet. We've spent a lot of time reflecting on the members of the Neelan since the tragic plane crash. Nathan Kistler was among those lost in the tragedy. Nathan played a large part in a very significant ministry of his own. Nathan and Amber Neelan Kistler both served as founding executive directors of the ministry Hope to the Hill. The ministry interacts with members of Congress and their staff, praying with them and furthering the Christian viewpoint on Capitol Hill. A special memorial service was held September 11th in Washington, D.C., honoring Nathan and Amber. Their friends Rob, Levi, and Jacob Mills of The Sound were on hand to perform one of the Neelan songs, If God Pulled Back the Curtain. The efforts of Hope to the Hill continue. You can find out more about that ministry at hopetothehill.com. We watched the members of the Krab family grow into an amazing ministry, but before that, Jason Crabb says that there was a time when he wasn't as close to God, but he says the music brought him back.
I'll never forget that I got into a little bit rebellious state of life, and of course, we all still have our moments where we wish we would have done better. But I remember that moment when he started bringing me back to him through music, and I heard a couple of people sing. One of them, Russ Taff, and another guy sing by the name of Michael English. When I heard Michael sing, something happened to me. And man, that's what I wanted to do at that point.
No doubt there's a generation of gospel singers coming up that will reference Jason Crabb as their influence. The new song from Triumphant Quartet is Big Ol' Stone, Victory. Sean Barber is featured on it and tells us about it.
This was the very first song that Eric sent to me as a potential feature for me on the new album. Man, the very first time I heard it, I thought, man, this is church. This is right down my alley of the type of song that I love singing. Something that will connect to the hearts of the listeners while at the same time it's hope. Just knowing that we're no longer in bondage to the things that hold us down, that we've been pulled out of the miry clay.
The latest tune from the Lefevre Quartet is Things We Cannot Change. Mike Lefevre offers a bit of scripture he feels goes with the lyrics of the song.
In Colossians 2:10, God reminds us that we have been made complete in Him. He is our fullness, and when we need strength and when we need somewhere to go, He is our answer. And that's why I love this song, Things We Cannot Change, because our life is filled with things that are uncertain, and we need to live by faith. And this song reminds us that He is our strength.
Lauren Talley, Amber Epinette Saunders, and Kenna Turner West make up the new trio, Lauren, Amber, and Kenna. Lauren talks about their latest single release.
Won't Be Me is one of the most fun songs to sing that you can imagine. And my girl, Amber Epinette Saunders, sings her face off on this song. For those of you that aren't sure, that's a very good thing. She sings the roof off of this track, and I get to sing harmony, which I haven't gotten to do in about 4 years since I've been a soloist, but I get to sing alto on this track, so that's fun.
The trio's first project, A Little Bit of Heaven, releases October 4th. Deborah Perry of Jaden's Call says never say never to God.
I was with my family for 18 years, and I came off of the road to raise my children and never ever thought that I would be back on the road singing. I really loved being at home. I loved being able to just be a mother and a housewife. So don't ever say that you will never do something, because that'll be the very thing that God will say, you're going to have to do it again. I'm just thrilled to be able to travel with my husband and carry our ministry to churches all over this country. It is a privilege to share about what the Lord has done and to give people encouragement.
Time for a look at the top Southern Gospel songs of the week from the Power 50 chart.
Number 5.
Fall Into Place, Jeff and Sherry Easter.
For everything to fall into place.
Number 4.
He Sent Him For Me, The Inspirations.
He sent Him for me.
Number 3.
There's a Hole in the Heart, The Nealons.
There's a hole in the heart of America that only God can
heal. Number 2.
Your Healing Is on the Way, Greater Vision.
Your healing is on the way.
Number 1.
Be Ready, Karen Peck at New River.
No matter what you say, no matter what you do, be ready, be ready.
That's our report. Southern Gospel Now is brought to you by SouthernGospelPrizes.com, where currently you can register to win a cruise with Right Road Quartet. You'll find all the details at SouthernGospelPrizes.com. Next week, I'll be at the National Quartet Convention bringing you daily updates. Love your neighbor, and I'll see you soon.